Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I have some friends to lovers recommendations for you. Now this is not generally a trope that I read very often. It's not something that I find particularly fits the things that I'm looking for in romance, mainly being angst. But these are some books that were outliers to me. So the first recommendation that I have for you is Brand New by Renee Adams. Now I could recommend basically any Renee Adams, and there's another one on this list because she predominantly writes friends to lovers. But this one is about two people who have been friends since college, and they have always had an interest in each other, but they've never done anything about it. She is his friend's sister, and he is a massive fuckboy, so she just hasn't had any interest in pursuing him, but they give it a go. And I love Renee Adams. I think she's fantastic at making believable characters with believable relationships that you really want to root for. But I'm going to flash up some other recommendations from her right here. If you want to check out any of those all have this trope, and I've pretty much given every single Renee Adams I've ever read 4 or 5 stars. So if you're interested, give that a shot, or give Go Deep, which is my next recommendation. This was my first Renee Adams, and it was absolute perfection. This is about an author who writes erotic romance, and she is out of ideas, so she recruits the help of her best friend, and the relationship goes from there. There's this restaurant scene that I think about all the time that I love so much, and it's just sexy as hell. There is a prologue book of their wedding, and usually I don't care about couples after they're together and happy, but I read that entire book and gave it 5 stars because I love the couple so much. So then we have Silent Waters by Brittany C. Cherry. This is a book in her Elements series, and this is the romance between two people who were friends when they were teenagers, and they got together when they were teenagers. Heroine is mute after a traumatic incident, and the hero is like best friends with her. He's also friends with her brother, and they start to form a relationship when they're teenagers, and then something happens that separates them, and they come back together when they're adults, and the hero is now in a rock group. And like all Brittany C. Cherry's books, these are deeply, deeply emotional. Their relationship is really emotional, and the traumas and things that they have to get through together are emotional. So definitely check out your trigger warnings. We then kind of have a more lighthearted read, and that is My Favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren. This is one of the few Christina Laurens that I have liked, and this is a friends to lovers romance about a group of friends who all need a date to this work function, and so they all go on to this dating app. 2 of the friends end up getting matched together, and they start messaging each other on the app, but they're also hooking up in real life. One of them knows that the person they matched with on the app is their friend, but they had kind of catfished everybody a little bit on their profile. You know, shenanigans go from there, obviously. And I really liked this one. I didn't really like it. I liked it. I thought it was a good listen, and it's a good friends to lovers. The hero is kind of dense and a little bit dumb sometimes, but I thought it was cute if you don't mind the like catfishing element to it. And then the last recommendation that I have for you is another book in the Elements series by Brittany C. Cherry, and that is The Fire Between High and Low. This is probably my second favorite book in this series, and this is about 2 people who were friends when they were teenagers. The hero has an addiction to, I want to say, heroin, and the heroine comes from like a broken home, and the hero comes from like an abusive poor home, and they strike up a friendship that evolves into a like puppy love, and then they end up getting separated. The hero goes through some rough things, and they come back together after the hero comes back to town for an ill relative. Again, very heavy, so look into your trigger warnings before you go into this one, but I think that this whole series is really good. My two favorites are definitely the first one and the second one, so The Air He Breathes, and this one, The Fire Between High and Low, and they're just very impactful, very emotional, and they're just beautiful romances. I would recommend anything from her in this series. But that is all of the recommendations that I have for you. Make sure you leave your recommendations down in the comments. I would love to hear them. Other than that, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and thanks so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next one.
Sitting in silence, we still feel the vibe, but you could not say a word, and I know what you just decided. We'd be right in the same wave. All the water's perfect, babe.